right now.
I get it how I live it. I live it how I get it. Come to motherfucking kitchen. I pull it with a lemon. Not 'cause she ain't living. It's just your ass get a city. And this ain't a scrimmage. Motherfucker.
Alright, YouTube, what's up? Glow here. I'm really excited to finally be branching out and doing this. I hope that those of you who are watching this video will stay with me to the end of my journey, which looks like it could be really long or really short depending on how the courts want to move with me. Stay tuned to figure out what I mean by that. So essentially, I'm here. Yay! This is my cat. He'll be here sometimes. This is Mello. He didn't consent to being in the video, so sorry. Whew. Anyway, so I'm here and I want to talk to y'all about some really wild things going on in the United States of America in the 2000s, in the 2010s, almost the 2020s. So I really envision this channel holding content that allows me to move with y'all, that allows me to process through the really wide emotional range that I'm going to be going through while facing these really large charges. So essentially in September of 2016, I had warrants put out for my arrest by the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department on felony inciting to riot and assault on a government official or employee. These charges happened in the wake of the Charlotte uprising, which took place when the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department gunned down yet another unarmed black person. I have to say those words in that way because the year prior, in 2015, that same police department only killed black people, and black people are 30% of Charlotte's population. So you can imagine how after a year of being the targets of our police department, black folks had many questions when Keith Lamont Scott was murdered in an apartment complex while waiting for his children to come off the school bus. Essentially, a lot of us went and wanted to be there for the family and were met with violence by our police department. People were tear gassed. There were rubber bullets shot at us, at dogs, children, parents, just community members who were wondering why we are seeing so much blood in our streets. Blood that doesn't have to be spilled. It's been a situation ever since for me. We found out that I had warrants, and by we, I mean a group of organizers here in the South that have fought together, struggled together for quite some time. And when that group of people found out that I was being faced with charges, mind you, the officer who killed Keith Lamont Scott has yet to see trial and will not see trial. But to see this happen in the middle of all of that chaos, in the middle of so much death, was a lot for us. They wanted $20,000 for my bail, and what we did was I turned myself in and waited. I waited inside the jail, was searched, had my clothes taken, all those different things for my people to pay what they could and to get me released. So that started a really long, really scary, really confusing situation for me as someone who has grown up in America since 1992 and was just taught so many different things about justice and what we as the people here have access to in terms of our voices, in terms of being able to question our government. America really prides itself on being this beacon of justice and liberty, and yet it's snatching justice and liberty from every brown, black, queer, trans, whatever identified person. And we have to tell those stories. Assata Shakur, Mumia, all these different bodies who have been imprisoned for the truth-telling. We have somewhere to go. There's a liberated world out there. And it's one that if we continue to tell these truths and continue to ask these questions, I feel like we can get to it. And that's what led me out that day in September when Keith Lamont Scott was killed, when the police incited yet another riot by murdering, killing, maiming, taking life again. We have something to fight for. Stay with me, kindred. I hope you'll look forward to these updates. I'll be vlogging weekly, so look for something weekly from me. And if you have questions, please put them down below. I want to try to engage with as many folks as possible. I think right now in this world, being close, being real, being vulnerable means so much to each other. It can heal. It can save us. Okay, so that's it for my first video. I just wanted to film something to really get out there what I am hoping for this to be, what my intentions are for this channel. My cat, like I said, will be making cameos. He's not feeling that good right now. He's a baby. So I just hope to really see y'all here next time. Please give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. I want to find more of us out there who are going through this as well. So if y'all have homies or comrades who have protest charges and are struggling, like, please link them to this video, have them comment or something, and then I'll find a way to connect with them. I'm going to leave all my social media down below. Please take care of yourselves and have a very safe holiday.